Welcome to Trading Lounge and the Bitcoin report for Tuesday, August 16. I want to do something a little bit different today. I want to compare the Nasdaq to Bitcoin and Ethereum because they've basically, and the stocks, they've all pretty much got the same pattern. Now, this low here in June, I think Bitcoin's low was maybe the 19th of June, not a big difference, but they got the same sort of pattern here. Ethereum has moved out quite nicely, where Bitcoin has sort of slowed down and got overlapping wave structures. So I just want to sort of compare this basic count. This is the, I mean, I've got two counts for the Nasdaq and the S&P and so on, but basically the two counts are the same, going through all of this and moving up here. One will be coming from here as a wave 2 going up to a wave 3, and the other one will be a wave B going up to a wave C on a bit more of an angle like that. But in the meantime, it's pretty much like this is the pattern that we're looking for, and I don't think there's any mistakes made. I mean, it looks like here you could look at this as wave 1 and 2 here, but I think on the S&P this is actually lower than this one here, so we have to go with this one as the A, the B, and the A, the B, and the C wave here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're just trying to sort out the top now. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit further to go up, and then we'll have wave 4, wave 5, and then an ABC pattern here, and then moving up from that point. So I think that Bitcoin and Ethereum is the same. So this is Ethereum here. So we've got the same date down the bottom here. This is Sunday the 19th or something, but 8, whatever it is, same, very close, but it's got this same pattern here for this. So looking at it over here, this is 20,000 ticks here, and this is 5,000 ticks, so there's more detail in this, but basically that flow across the bottom there and then the lift on that, so the lifting to the upside. Now with Bitcoin and the Nasdaq, I've got this as wave 1 here and 2 here, and 3, 4, and 5 in this sense. But with Ethereum here, it's kind of better if I don't have any overlapping wave structures, and it didn't pull back 61.8% like it did with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin overlapped the top of wave 1 over here for that. So in this case, it's better off with 1 and 2 here, and 3 here and 4 here, and then 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here for the third wave, fourth wave, and fifth wave to make this one of A up here. So I may have this wrong in here, and I may need to adjust this to put this up here and then put this across here. It will work itself out in the wash, but I don't think that we need to worry about it too much, because one thing I can pretty much say for sure is that the market's going to be sticking around this number here for a while. When we look at this number here, we look at group 1, which is 21 here, close enough, the 22 and the 23 here, the top of group 1, close enough there, and then we've got group 2 below here, which I won't put all that in at the moment, but this really is going to be the swing range down to the 1650 here for this number here. So as I sometimes mention that normally you would just trade to this number here, get out, and then we would see the market react from here, move above here. I mean, basically getting this pattern here, the arrival, the reaction, the first high, but this is basically what we're looking at, you know, with whoopsie-daisy, with the whole thing. And yeah, so that's what I see playing out here. So I don't have all the answers, but I'm thinking that we've either topped on this wave 3 here, and I'll put that back here, or we haven't topped and we need to go up there further, and then we need to go back to wave 4 and then wave 5. But in some way or another, we need to be looking at a pattern like this here. It'll be something like this. So I think that's what we should be looking at. We don't need to sort of do anything at this time, you know. So yeah, this pattern here is the same as as the Nasdaq, we're looking for the top, and then we see the drop, and then this, and Bitcoin and Ethereum and the cryptos will do basically the same. So when it comes to Bitcoin here, I've got this labeled a little bit differently here, and I don't know if I've got this top in through here as well. So we're looking at as 1 and 2 here, and 1, 2, 3, and ABC for 4 here, and then 1 and 2 here, and 3, 4, and 5 making a high. So we could have a top in here. It's a little bit messy in here, and I haven't really bothered with it. I wanted to kind of just step back for a moment, because if that count that I had with 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 here, we should be pushing up. We shouldn't have pulled back so far. We should have just pushed straight up through that. It's still possible, but it does raise a flag, and I need to readdress this problem. And I think that the best way I can do that is to say that that we're looking at the Nasdaq count, the same thing, because this one's clearer here, and the S&P is clear, and we're getting this count from tech stocks and so on. So we're not at the top of wave 3 here yet. So I don't know if we're at the top of this wave 3 here yet either. It's just a bit messy in here. It could be, and we could pull back, and if we're going to pull back at this stage, we'll need to look at it as a 38.2% retracement level. So it certainly can come down to this point before going back up here, and then having an A and a B and a C wave coming a bit deeper into the 61.8%, and then moving off at that point. So I think that this is the other side to the other count that we had as 1s and 2s to the upside. This is probably a little bit more practical. It doesn't make it any easier, in terms of getting through this here, because I think it's gonna be pretty tough getting through here. So we'll just be a little bit philosophical about it. And hey, Minky boy. He was quiet, and he watches doggy TV on YouTube. He's got his own TV. so I just turned it off. So yeah, so I think we're looking at something like this. So yeah, let's just wait and see. And with Ethereum at 2,000 and Bitcoin at 25,000, they're big numbers. The market's not going to go anywhere. If it goes above, it will be coming back below, and vice versa. It's going to spend some time here. There is good support here for all of this. This through here is, has developed some nice, support. It was, it was developed at all these tops. These tops here have all developed nice support now. In a way, I mean, it's a little bit loose, so don't go throwing stuff at me. But this. So it's migrated from being resistance to support over here, and this is what we're going to need. Through this. There's a big battle to go on here. It's going to be a bit tough, but anyway, that's what I just wanted to look at, something a little bit different today, and that is just following the Nasdaq to the upside. So we're looking for a top up here, and then a wave 4 and a wave 5, and then an ABC, and that will be the same for Ethereum as well. Looking at this as 1 and 2, and slightly different count here. The Nasdaq, I've got this as wave 1. Which would leave me with wave 3 here as being too short. So I thought that it would be better counted as 1 and 2 here. And then looking at this as a third wave in here, and a fourth and a fifth. So a little bit different than the Nasdaq, but it gives the same at the end of the day. When it all comes out in the wash, they'll both have this high over here together. The question is, that I don't understand at the moment, is this the high for this wave 3 or not? That's what I don't understand. So we'll need to just work through that. So it's going to get a bit messy in here. But yeah, anyway, it's nice that we've got some other pathway to look at, I think. And we know that it's going to be tough. So we know all of that. And it'll give us a buying opportunity down here for sure. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.